take this opportunity to thank them for their love, support, and understanding all my life. It is also a milestone year for our family. Not only is it their golden wedding anniversary, but it is the year my dad turned 90. His vivacity and energy for life are truly inspirational. He is never not willing to do anything or even too tired after he gets off a flight to Calgary, an 11-hour flight. He says, "I'm not tired." I see a lot of him in my younger daughter, and if she grows up to be the hard person he is, I would be delighted. And my mom. She has always been there for my dad and myself, always putting us first. To her, I'd like to say a special thank you for her selflessness, love, and care that she's shown to both of us. And finally, John and I would like to thank all of you for coming here today. It really means a lot that you've taken the time out to be here today to celebrate our parents' special golden anniversary. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, I feel a great sense of privilege to be asked to speak today on this occasion. First of all, to convey on my personal behalf my family, and I'm sure all of you, heartiest congratulations to Dara and Freny on 50 wonderful years of wedded life, and may they go on to the next 50 in equally strong.
Why not? Yep. Sure. That's a big smile there.
Ladies and gentlemen, first of all, a big thank you to Dara and Freny for holding this joyous occasion in this beautiful hall. And I say this from the bottom of my heart to all of you who organize your jubilees, and I know there's going to be another very big jubilee function later this year, your launches, your weddings and everything. This place is meant to bring the community together, and thank you very much for holding your functions here and for holding major community events here. Speaking of my friend Dara, Betty has given away his age, but I don't think many of you would have guessed his age, looking at how active he is and how regular he is in all of the occasions that take place over here. And it was the same in his younger life. He kept postponing the decision to marry until his mother had almost decided that he was a time waster. He took 2 months leave and went to Bombay. And his mother thought, well, it's useless showing him all these girls because he's never going to make up his mind. But by then he had made up his mind, and within the 2 months he saw this very pretty girl with light hair, fair skin, and within a month, with the whirlwind romance, he got married and applied for her visa to come to the UK. And with typical efficiency, within those 2 months leave, he even took her on a honeymoon on the way to London to Geneva, and then after coming to London, they went back to where he was posted in the West Indies. So, a very efficient person, became a doctor, qualified in 1946 in tropical medicine, practiced initially very lucrative practice in the Calcutta port, treating the sailors for various diseases that only sailors in various ports suffer from. And then gave up that lucrative practice to come to London to study children's medicine, specialized in that, side by side, got married and joined what was then called the Colonial Health Service. And in the Colonial Health Service, they traveled all over the world service took him. In 1976, they came back to England, and then he worked in industrial medicine, initially with the Hillingdon Hospital, and then finally with the immigration service on a retainer. All these years he has been an active member of the Anjuman and a great supporter and helper whenever we have asked for. Freny's maiden name was Vacha, and there was one common link between her family and mine. Her father worked all his life from day one to retirement for Godrej. And I think I am going to do the same. Ladies and gentlemen, Godrej is a great place to work for, and I am very happy to tell you that in the last 1 month, the market capitalization of our 3 companies which are listed in India crossed $5 billion. And only 20% of the Godrej group is listed, 80% is privately held. So you can now calculate what the Godrej group is worth. And all of us who have worked all our lives for Godrej can claim a little bit of credit for having built up this massive RC enterprise. But I am digressing. Today the focus is Dara and Freny and their wonderful daughter Betty and John and their grandchildren. Ladies and gentlemen, I am going to ask you to raise a toast to Dara, Freny, 50 years going on to the next 50. To Dara and Freny. And Dallas, may I request you to do your usual. And the children and your family. Thank you very much for sharing this occasion with us.
Dara, thank you very much for your short and sweet description of our life. Ladies and gentlemen, I prefer that dinner talks should be soft, sweet, and bit of little humor. Keeping in mind, I have to thank Almighty God, Lala Homer, for our longevity and for our good health, so that we could spend our this 50 years of married life in this hall with you all. I wish and pray to Almighty God that He extends our longevity so that soon in 10 years' time we may be able to enjoy our diamond wedding anniversary. And at the same time, I will be completing my 100 years. You must be knowing by now that when you reach 100 years or when you have a diamond jubilee, the Queen sent you a letter of congratulations because she has a sentimental value for 100 years. Her mother crossed 100 and her husband is going to cross with me 100 years. He is only 2 months and 24 days younger to me. With all this, I must thank you all for your presence and good wishes to all to us. I am especially thankful to Zoroastrian Centre management and house committee members who have worked hard and assisted
Thank you.
And beautiful. I have a special thanks to my wife. She is the pillar of the family. In letter and in writing. And I thank her for it. Ladies and gentlemen, I thank you all and hope to see you in 10 years' time in this very hall.
Hey, nice one. I will be around.
Now I might tell you one thing little bit. This time I intend inviting the Queen. Because people sometimes think that I